Well-traveled here, and welcome to the third and final installment of our epic journey for what I refer to as the second Enchanted Circle, the 70 plus mile road through Valverde. And we end the day with a fishing adventure, an encounter with a game warden. It was a pretty exciting last day, and I hope you all enjoy the beauty of the scenery and the wisdom and knowledge of Jack Schweitzer, my partner in crime, and our friend Maureen. Here it is.
Gonna get hit by light.
Did you have a strike?
Yeah.
I like size of that.
Just something.
It's in the middle of your back. The fly. That's a cast. That's a beautiful cast. Right on the bank. Come on. So, we're back and we stopped to fish, and it was a rather interesting experience. It was, well, you can see it's rainy, it's kind of cold, and there were lightning strikes nearby.
Right.
Um,
And we tried to give Maureen the rod and told her to hold it over her head, but no.
she wouldn't do it. But Jack, I mean, with Kwama, Jack fell.
I fell.
He fell,
Yeah.
and he's okay, but he fell. But that wasn't really the drop.
No, that wasn't the drop.
In the back wall.
He did hook himself in the back.
I did.
I have it all on film.
And I
Look at the fall.
and I screamed the fish on, but nobody paid any attention.
But the real thing came when I looked up at Jack. Maureen had grabbed the rod and was fishing.
I had been given.
She was given the rod. She's fishing. And I look up towards the car, and there's Jack standing next to the unmistakable figure of a game warden. So I said, "This is great. I just bought my fishing license. I'm excited to show it to somebody, even though I wasn't fishing and it didn't have." And he was checking out Jack's. And so
Game warden, me, game warden.
right, yeah, yeah. And he checked out mine, and he was a nice guy, but he was serious. He wasn't, you know, he was a nice guy, but
Yes, yeah.
doing his job. And Jack said a couple of times, "Worrying, game warden here, you got to show him your license." And she just kept fishing.
I didn't hear that.
I tried to convince the game warden to cuff her and give her a fine for not having a habitat stamp, but no, he wouldn't do that.
Well, that was part of the story. He checks her license, and she didn't have the proper stamp on the license.
The truth be told, I told him I had been a game warden in Pennsylvania and also in Maryland, and I think that he thought he'd just cut her slack, even though she was a scofflaw that ignored him when he wanted to.
I ignored him and was fishing illegal.
Yeah, and fishing illegally. And
So-
I can tell you this, an illegal is not just a sick bird.
An illegal.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, what feel you think?
I apologize to all my viewers for this. So I do have a picture that I'll show you of all this together, so you don't think I'm making this up. Who would make that up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, we just left I don't plant car, but stayed in the water on this very beautiful little street here, so that the public could full trout. And we are about to enter into, I think, one of the most beautiful little canyons here. Very stony, rocky. We're only going to be able to see the lower tier of these cliffs, but there's a fairly significant bighorn population in this canyon as well, along with what you see in front of you, which is a lot of filet mignon on the. And so we're going to add in here in just a few minutes, and I think it'll big settle. We'll just let the camera do the talk. And we're going to come out north of Taos in a little town called Costilla. Costilla is Spanish for rib. I'm not letting the cats out of the bag with that fish. Back at
Rabbit?
five
Is that a
$5 or the rabbit. Yeah. Rabbit. And it's a beautiful, beautiful little stream. We're probably 4 miles from Colorado, which is due north of where we're at right now, but still in New Mexico. As you can see, by all trees and everything, that this is nothing but a sandbox in a desert. Not. All right, well, we're going to turn this off. We're going to enter the canyon here in just a second, and we'll give you a squawk when we get to the views on the other end. But by the Castilla River downstream, come out of the canyon, and we're into an area now where there are some of the more remote little subsistence farms in northern New Mexico that are hard against the Colorado border. It's just not the San Luis Valley in Colorado and northern New Mexico. It's really all one area. Considerations actually that the area of southern Colorado that more Hispanic Mexican should have been included in the state New Mexico territorial boundaries, but Colorado got its statehood much earlier than never happened. However, they are linked culturally. That is the families and the settlements of northern New Mexico and southern Colorado, and this area just to the north up in Beef Valley are basically cultural units. The Spanish that is spoken here is essentially about a 16th century uh, dialect that has been brought over and has resulted in some anglicizations of the Spanish here. All Spanish is not the same. I mean, there's Castilian Spanish and there's Puerto Rican Spanish and Colombian Spanish and Mexican Spanish. But this is a unique linguistic area here in that there is a lot of what they call Nahuatl, 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 Native American word that have been worked into the language. Like coyote was originally coyote with an L on the end of it. And so there are significant differences. And owl in Spanish is la chusna, at least it's USA. And here it is, they Beloved, and that is definitely the influence of the Nahuatl language from Mesoamerican. Here, pavement here, back in Roman civilization, you'll start to see some more. And here is the pavement. So we got smooth sailing from here. But there are a lot to the right of us here. There are a lot of these little Spanish farmsteads, and you'll see them as we go on down through here. There was an aborted ski area here located to the left called Ski Rio that never quite made it because Colorado's just up the road and there's lots of skiing to the south of this. But my understanding is that a South American investment group has purchased Ski Rio, and they're probably going to turn it into private ski areas like in Big Sky. Don't know whether that's going to come to fruition or not, but that's the story. So, but as Twain said, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated, so you never know what to believe until it happens. But this is elk country here too. And for those of you from the northern Rockies where you're used to seeing a different kind of elk habitat, it certainly is different here, but our densities and populations are significant, and we have almost no winter kill from snow. So that's all the news from Lake Wobegon. We're going to sign off here and see you on the other side. There's a bar up here called the Jai Beaver.
So just because I wanted to go to Colorado, we turned right instead of left on 522.
Yeah, New Mexico 522.
So we're going to see a welcome to Colorado sign pretty soon again.
And those peaks up there are in Colorado. It's Fort Garland. It's Little Mont Blanca, Ellenwood, and Little Bear. They're all 14ers. And you can see those, by the way. It's 34 miles from here to there to Fort Garland. Those peaks are probably another 15 beyond it. So roughly,
Let's see, it's pretty fit sign up
50 miles. Yeah.
Is this it?
This is it.
Welcome to
Colorful Colorado.
Colorado.
Don't pick. Oh, we got this one?
No, just wanted to cross. So we went to Colorado. There we are.
You got a picture of the sign?
It's recording.
Oh, it's on. Yeah, I was asking if it was on.
You what?
Yeah. It's been on the entire day. It's just the sound that goes
Oh,
on,
yeah.
not the video. What are you doing, Dottie? That somebody else peed there, Dottie, not you. Dottie, let's go this way. I'm actually too scared to go that much closer. I'm a little afraid of heights. And it's kind of slippery. It's pretty impressive. Well, let's go back up, Dottie. Hopefully there might be a place that's not so quite so treacherous. Oh, no, cactus. Oh, let's go down here, Dottie. Come on. Come on, Dottie. So my fear of heights has kept me from going. I'm too afraid of heights for that. I can't go to the edge.
But you can walk out here. This is a. I mean, this one, keep it.
Yeah, it looks like maybe we'll get some better vantage points. Good girl, Dottie. I think I can walk out here pretty easily. Well, that concludes our part 3 of 3 on the Valverde 79-mile plus drive through the beautiful wilderness in northern New Mexico. And I hope people will be watching these 3 videos for years to come, and it'll help people discover the raw beauty of northern New Mexico. Take care, and Dottie and I will see you on the next one. Take care.